Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to race number 6 of the season here at Hogzilla Speed Park. For probably, I think it's safe to say, one of those races that anything could probably happen with this crazy road course. Well, it's kind of a road course, it's kind of an SS, it's kind of a intermediate, all in one. All I will tell you, though, it's going to be a tough one. Here we go. Cole Deaver on the pole for today's race. Starting next to Brett Pritchard. Third, Joshua Osborne. Fourth, Chris Dollarton. Fifth, Kyle Matthews. Sixth, Ace Rogers. Seventh, Dylan Thoreau. Eighth, Wayne Carson. Ninth, Zach Flickinger. Completing the top 10 is John Art. And trying to get this thing right. Here we go. And here's just your starting lineup for today's race here at Hogzilla. Now, I am encountering a little bit of lag. I don't know what is going on with how the frame rate is, but I promise you I will get this fixed as best I can, and hopefully it won't be as much laggy as the next race will be. So, on the front row we have Seth Cole and Andra Baranskas. So while we put this to the nun camera angle here, we got about another minute. Looking at the points, this is what they look like. Sam Curtis has the points lead by 8 points over Kev Shearer. Kyle Keefe's third. Connor Meyer in fourth. Jessica Shelton fifth. Johnny Gardner sixth. Paul Barber seventh. PJ Williams eighth. James Qualls ninth. RJ Bishop has been on a hot streak as of late. He is now 10th in points. And so far, dead last has been Matt Dixon, who's just had nothing but just absolute bad luck. So that is the top 10 plus whoever's been dead last. So we're getting closer and closer till that command to fire him up here at Hogzilla Speed Park. This is probably one of those races where it's going to come down to who's going to have the better car, someone staying out of trouble the most, and hopefully we don't see something really dumb or crazy. But without further ado, let's go down trackside to get the command to fire him up here at Hogzilla.
Drivers, start your engines!
And there's the command. We're running a 15-lap race here in Xfinity. Cup might do 20. Just to help out, make more logical sense. Like a 42 are going. Now it is normal for the cars to go past the pace car while they get ready to go green. But once they go green, everyone will be lined up and ready to go. No worries. Lovely shot right there, going past the tunnel through here. Very well-known shot. But Cole Deaver on the pole for, I think it's safe to say, probably one of the most toughest tracks you can ever find. It's not an intermediate or a super speedway. This is very tricky. So, without further ado, let's turn them loose, shall we? Green flag is out. We are underway at Hogzilla. Already Cole Deaver gonna waste no time going to that high line. Joshua Osborne now going for the lead, and now Kyle Matthews trying to follow. Last time we had been here was when we had the History T-Mobile Cup Series take play, and boy, oh boy, that race was absolute madness. Cars that hit the wall and flew through the catch fence. That was a very memorable moment, and did we survive through there? You betcha we did. Zachary Fitzwater kind of lost the pack a bit there. Only going 151. He's down a cylinder, we're hearing. He was 16th, and now he is down a cylinder. Problems already for Zachary Fitzwater in car 39. You can tell the speed difference. They're in the 180s, and Fitzwater's not even going 150, even though he's in the turn. The early woes for car 39 right there. There's Sam Curtis, the points leader. Trying to extend it. Brett Pritchard and Zach Victor, a pair of Sega Keith cars, nearly causing a wreck right there. But we survive lap number 1, and leading them down to the line is going to be Kyle Matthews, who's top 10 in the points, keep in mind. Now Carson Gum in that second position. The Coors Light 4 now wanting to look for the lead, trying to get in that inside line and pass the 5. 6 in line, now he's going to dive underneath. Now Gum has the lead. Paul Barber, John Art. Art's really peaking, but Barber's going to beat him to it. Fitzwater's coming down pit road to repair what's going on with that 39. They are really taking a look what's going on. But that is not good news from the Uncle Bob Storage Chevrolet. They got to hope right now for caution. They hope whatever they fix up is going to be worth it. James Quall's kind of leaning on the 25 of Navarre right there. They keep it together. Oh, that's even worse. Brett Pritchard, Jessica Shaw, Nate Rogers. Somehow they keep it together. Because normally, 9 times out of 10 in that situation, it does not go well one bit. Now Bishop trying to catch up to Art, who's got the lead. They're still working on Fitzwater. So far, we're still clean and green, which is amazing because normally 2 laps in, we'd already have a caution and 4 wide for position, including the points leader. Now on this track, you can actually fan out, and these guys are proving it. It's a matter of how long can you keep it from going green until that caution comes out. Old Deaver just in a bad position right now. Fitzwater did get himself back out on the track, but he has really got to hope for a caution right now. Now Mongold goes to the lead on RJ Bishop. Look at this shot right here in the spectator camera angle. Look at the view that was there. And now the points leader up into second position, or at least trying to get the second spot. Now is trying to get the lead from Austin Mongold. This would definitely help him out one bit. Now Acosta going for the corner panel. Nope, going to stick right behind the 54. Checking through this turn right here. Deaver. Oh, no. Meyer, Rogers, Carson, Gum. They're all really onto each other. Oh, and somehow they're keeping it together. Oh, contact. They keep it together. How they have not wrecked, I will never know. That was not what Fitzwater's won, though. He really needs that caution so he can catch up to that pack. Ryan James is trying to get up in that pack. He has no problem. Oh, so scraping the wall, and there goes the caution! Benjamin Miles, Wayne Carson, Baby Fisher, Kev Shearer, Matt Dixon, who has been struggling in part of Keith Motorsports, continues his struggle. Big break for Zachary Fitzwater in car 39. Oh, good Lord! What car's outside the track? That's Noah Poncer. Oh, and another crash. Sicoli Meyer. God. And others crash. Batson, Shearer. Caution waves as 2 wrecks take place. And just as I said it was clean and green, that goes out the door. Ernest led them down at the line. That's not good. Sicoli, Meyer, Poncer, Todd, Shearer, all on pit road. Batson you see with damage. Dixon and Miles and Wayne Carson with damage. I believe Kyle Keefe's made it through that one, which is a good sight. Fisher did get involved in car 18. He did get a little bit of that one car. So I don't know how much that's going to affect the Harris Toyota there, but you never know. Through those look like they're the only cars that really got involved that are still continuing. tough break for Dixon right there. Definitely not what he needed, but that was a big break for this one right here. Zachary Pittsburgh, that's something he really needed badly. They had to go down pit road to repair whatever was wrong with the 39 car. And now he's trying to catch back up to the field while everybody's still going about 130 miles an hour. He's going about 180. It's really not helping him out, but now he has taken the caution. So caution's out. Sam Curtis is leader. We're going to quickly step aside. We're going to take a look at what happened. First I brought out the caution, and then afterward. Well, when I keep looking at this replay, I'm actually amazed that not many people really got involved in this part of the incident right here, because it could have gotten a lot worse. Wayne Carson, Benjamin Miles lean on each other toward the wall. You see the same thing with the 44 of Jonathan Zorlin and the 01 of Noah Ponter. Somehow the 44 of Zorlin kept his car together. And then you see right there the 18 of Ramian Fisher. He's going to get involved by hitting the 98. You're going to see right there. It gets enough damage right there. And then there's the 1. He gets involved right there. Now this checks up the back part of the field right there. And then Matt Dixon, nowhere to go, goes right to the back end of the 33 of Benjamin Miles. That's a tough break right there. And honestly, I did not even see that the 44 and Noah Ponter got into each other. So now comes the question, what happened to cause that wreck? Sicoli, another thing. I know Sicoli got involved, so we're going to fast forward here. What happened? Was it Ace Rogers, maybe? Or, oh, no. Oh, never mind. I think that I may have found that one. Because Noah Ponter and Connor Meyer got involved. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Go right into each other right there. Go into Sicoli. Ponter actually was flipping upside down at that point. And he hit the wall so hard that he flipped over the wall. And it's not even a big wall, too. It's just like a small little wall. And the 01 is just tumbling. Somehow the car was still going. He got stuck on the outside of the wall. Now another wreck actually takes place. And I'm trying to find where that part starts. Oh my God. That's Meyer and others. Meyer got plowed by the back part of the pack. Wow, Meyer was just sliding down. I'm trying to see if we get a really good view. I guess we're going to have to go helicopter. Brian James makes it by. Fisher, Shearer, nowhere to go. Dodd, Grayson Acevedo. Previous race winner. Keith Batson. Paul Miggs somehow avoids that one. Batson once again hitting Sicoli. Paul Minnick and Brian James are the only two that got through both wrecks unscathed. Unbelievable there. That was a tough lick right there for the 51 of Meyer. Hopefully he's okay, and that's going to be a big hit in the points for him, especially that the 54 is out in front. So caution's out. Let's go take a look to see if we have any pit stops coming along. So we do have some takers coming on down, including Gene Sanford, Jonathan Zorlin, Ramian Fisher, Nick Johnson, Henry Sanford, Carson Gum, and the rest of the damaged cars that have come on down. Sanford's, I think, are going to be ahead. Nick Johnson, Jonathan Zorlin, Gum, Fisher, and Matt Dixon. They throw the hood off the 48. He's going to be off the pace. Miles is going to continue. Batson, they're going to do extensive work on the 38. So, that's a look what's going on. Let's take it back to the green. Sam Curtis leading. Pace cars giving us one lap to go. We'll back to green on lap 8 of 15. Out of the race include Chris Dodd, Grayson Acevedo, Kev Shearer, Connor Meyer, Noah Ponter, and Joshua Sicoli. Meyer, we did get word if he is okay from that accident because he took a good hit there. Thank God it was the passenger side and not the driver's side impact. Sam Curtis out in front. Second, Ryan Acosta. Third, Brett Richard. Fourth, Ancient Navarro. Fifth, Seth Cole. Sixth, Paul Barber. Seventh, Colt Beaver. Eighth, Jessica Shell. Ninth, RJ Bishop. In the top 10, Austin Mungold. Top 20 consists of Ace Rogers, Johnny Gardner, Audra Baranskis. I actually made a mistake there. Baranskis was the previous race winner, not Ace Vado. Balls, Matthews, Dollarton, Thoreau, Finguy, Osborne, and Flickinger. I believe Ace Vado, though, he did win this season here. He just, I failed what track it is, and I'm having the huge memory fail where I can't think of it. I want to say it was I want to say it was April. I could be wrong on that, though. Green flag back underway, though. Alright, some drivers are wanting to go to the inside line, including Ryan Acosta, Angel Navarro, Paul Barber, Jessica Shelton, and Austin Mongold. Like the even number guys in the lineup are going, and some drivers you can see are off the pace. Paxton, Dixon, Miles, Fitzwater. Hell, him being down a cylinder really is a problem. However, his car is back up to speed for the most part, which is good. But whatever they fixed, it was good. And now we're hoping Fitzwater can get up to Wayne Carson and Ramian Fisher. However, it does not look good at the moment. The good news is, though, they're not off the pace, so that's a good sight right there. However, still got a little bit of racing left to go, and another caution could come on out. It's Angel Navarro's out in front. Paul Barber's in second. Jessica Shelton trying to hold out the third spot in the Mortal Kombat X20 car. Tough pick though for Matt Dixon, though, who's just been having nothing but bad luck in that 48 car there. Can't seem to get anything right. And drivers coming down pit road. They didn't make it on the green flags, the caution. Now they're all coming down. I don't know what the strategy of this is. And it's a feeding frenzy coming on down, including the damage car, Matt Dixon. And so far, these guys are not doing something absolutely crazy. However, this has been mentioned in the past of how bad these drivers come on down pit road. Oh, Flickinger nearly just got into his own teammate there. So the leader is actually still Angel Navarro, although a whole frenzy of cars came on down. Sam Curtis, Ryan Acosta, Brett Richard, Ace Rogers. Those are the only 5 that stayed out that's in the main pack. Henry Sanford's in 6th. Carson Gum 7th. Nick Johnson 8th. Ramian Fisher 9th, completing the top 10. Benjamin Miles. Then you got Keith Batson 11th, 12th. The first one off pit road is Paul Barber. Now curious to see how the rest of these drivers will come on down. Now, I don't know how about the 38 car, because he had pitted before. I think he should be fine on gas for a bit, so. So now comes the moment of truth. How will these guys come on down? And will they be all right? That big pack was fine when they came on down. You see Barber from where he's at. He's coming. And here comes Acosta, Pritchard, Curtis, and everybody else coming on down. Drivers are also trying to use the brakes so they don't run into each other. They're 4 wide at one point coming into pit road. Holy cow. Batson, will he come down? He will come down. He's wisely going to be out of the way of the leaders coming on by. There's Barber. These guys got to get going. Eyes are on Angel Navarro, Brett Pritchard. Can they get out in time? Ryan Acosta, rather. Just hear this pack. Acosta, he's out and away. There's Barber in the 6. They passed the 7. They passed the 29. Paul Barber is the leader with only 5 laps to go next time by. Now this pack trying to reform yet again. A very questionable decision by most of these drivers that they did come down during the caution. And really just, I don't know why. It was absolutely dumb that they had done something like this. Looking through, you can just see these drivers trying to do whatever they can, except for that 3 wide battle between Fisher, Gene Sanford, and Brian James and Wayne Carson. all just battling each other instead of saying single file. Not a good move right there. Navarro kind of choked the pit stop. Same for Brett Pritchard. And these guys are actually doing not bad. How about Benjamin Miles, who got involved in that caution? Still hanging with that pack. Unbelievable, though, for that 33 car. Whatever he played on those pit stops, it really came into play. Right now, it is a 2-car breakaway, and then you got Ryan Acosta third. Henry Sanford's leading what is technically the big part of the pack, which is about 5 cars, 6 if you want to count Nick Johnson. The pack really just got separated, though, as if a bomb went off. So let's give you your top 10 rundown here. So, Paul Barber is your leader, Austin Mongold second, Ryan Acosta third, fourth is Jeffrey Finguy, fifth, Henry Sanford sixth, Seth Cole seventh, Jessica Sheldon eighth, Jonathan Zorlin, amazed how he's still able to be out for the win after what happened to him. Ninth, Nick Johnson in the top 10, Dylan Thoreau, 11th, Andra Baranskis, 12th, John Art, 13th, Johnny Gardner, 14th is Benjamin Miles, 15th, Sam Curtis, 16th, Cole Deaver, 17th, Brett Pritchard, 18th, Carson Gum, 19th, Angel Navarro in the top 20, Ace Rogers. 21st, Paul Minnick. 22nd, RJ Bishop. 23rd, it's Kyle Matthews. 24th, Brian James. 25th, Zachary Fitzwater. 26th, Chris Dodgen. 27th, PJ Williams. 28th, Wayne Carson. 29th, Damian Fisher. 30th, Dean Sanford. 31st, James Qualls. 32nd, Kyle Keith. 33rd, Zach Flickinger. 34th, Joshua Osborne. 35th, Matt Dixon. 36th, Keith Batson. That is it. Everybody else is out of the race. Nobody's a lap down. However, that top 3 now starting to form. But this pack that's from 4th on back is coming from 4th on to 9th. Now, these guys could actually work together. They could try to get up there. However, time is not on their side. Meanwhile, that top 3 still battling. This is good for 4th on back. 4 laps to go. Caution comes out. The race is over. So I thought Joshua Osborne was coming back down the pit road. Top 3 still all battling, which is allowing 4th on back to catch up. Last time by there at the line, they're at 0.7. Actually, at least 0.74 away from 3rd place Paul Barber. And now it looks like they're not going to have to worry about it much. Leading them down is Jessica Sheldon. And here they come, 4th on down to 9th. Baranskis in the 2. A little bit of ways behind Nick Johnson. And now we got some players in the front of the field now. Just when you thought the 3-car battle, Jessica Sheldon flying on by, the Daytona winner. Ryan Acosta trying to do what he can to win this race. Look at 11th on back to, I believe that's 18th. Look at that. They're all forming. Ace Rogers, Angel Navarro, and Paul Minnick trying to do what they can, as well as Bishop and Matthews. I think they're SOL. Same for these guys. It ain't over till it's over there, everyone. I think this pack may have a shot, and Ash Curtis is actually trying to get in there. He was in there, now he's trying to get back into it. I think Rogers and Minnick and Navarro, I think they're doomed as well. Unless a slow car comes in the way, which I highly doubt, we're looking A-OK. Jeffrey Finguy, the new leader. Now Henry Sanford now goes to the inside for the lead. Is car number 7, the Outback champion. He has not won yet since being crowned the champion. When we've had our champions, most of our champions in the NRSL have changed numbers. Henry Sanford is one of the few drivers that has stuck with the same number that eventually got his championship. However, to his inside is Seth Bull in the 60. And Paul Barber bringing along Nick Johnson and others coming as well. Zorlin also is another driver that could win. These guys are going up the same speed as this main pack. Last time by, they're at least 3 seconds back from 9th position. Oh, look at that. Beaver nearly got into John Art there. Close call there. We're going to see when we cross the stripe that gap between 9th and 10th. Because also I just don't see him catching up to Batson or Dixon. Here we go at the stripe. 2 laps to go for Paul Barber in the Zest Ford Mustang. Sheldon going for 2nd. Let's see that gap. Waiting for 10th place to post. Still waiting. I think it really hasn't mattered because it cut it down a bit, but not by a whole lot though. So it looks like this pack is racing for what is the 10th position. It's going to come down to these 9 drivers for the win unless a caution comes out. But I just don't see it happening. Nick Johnson, last time that 52 car was here in the Outback Xfinity Series, took a wild ride off the final turn where it rode the catch fence going on up, went off the catch fence, flipped over a few times, landed on 4 wheels, continued on, which eventually retired. All of a sudden is now in the battle for the win. That driver that did that was Marco Martinez. He is not in any NRSL series at the point. Now Nick Johnson trying to do what Martinez never could do. There you see 10th on back. They're trying hard. Just does not look good. These guys are remaining mostly single file, double wide though. The guys behind are racing a little too crazy, and they're not getting enough speed to get into that pack. However, stranger things have happened before in this race. White flag is about ready to come for Austin Mongold in the first row Ford Mustang. White flag is out for Austin Mongold. Can he get the victory here? One more lap around. Now Brian Acosta trying to get in. Can't seem to get all the ump. However, he's still trying. Is that Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet? It's primarily a Ford and Chevy battle with only 2 Toyotas in the back of the pack. It does not look good for Toyota. It looks like it's down to the Camaro and the Mustang. Acosta trying again on that inside line. He's committed to that inside line, wants to get that pass. He's got the lead. However, Henry Sanford, the 7, wants it though. Is the Branch Chevrolet. What about the Zest Ford trying to cleanly get his victory? Or Nick Johnson with a full head of steam trying to get more. Right now he's got the 4th position. That left side is going to be no good. That right side is going to get some advantage until now. Now this left side is going to get a hell of a run. Acosta, though, in a really good position. Is anyone going to have a chance to pull one last miraculous move on Ryan Acosta? Paul Barber in the 6 is coming in 2nd position. Can he get one last effort off the final turn? He's got a good run coming in. This is the Zest Ford Mustang. Here we go off the final turn. No, Ryan Acosta, car 29, and Acosta's going back to victory lane in the NRSL, and it's Ryan in the Outback. How about that? Ryan Acosta, a very well-known driver in the Inter-2003 community for quite some time. It has been a long time since we've heard Acosta's name in victory lane. And now, in the Outback Xfinity Series, he has done it. And that gap at 10th was actually lost the 9th. It really didn't matter. How about that? An unexpected pit stop changed everything except for that man's strategy, Acosta. Ironically was the first one, it was like one of the first few people down on pit road on the second set, and he ended up winning the race. Let's get your top 10 results there. Should be Ryan Acosta, Paul Barber, Nick Johnson, Seth Cole, Jeffrey Fingai, Jonathan Zorlin, Jessica Sheldon, Henry Samper. Connor Meyer will end up getting the 9th spot there. Wow. Austin Mongold, I meant to say, is in the 9th position. It's very confusing when there's two different of the same numbers there. And complete top 10, Brett Pritchard. Good run for the 43 car there. Very silent all day with the outside pole sitter. He'll come away with the 10th place finish. Nice job for Brett Pritchard right there. What a run for Ryan Acosta, though. That's a big win right there for that 29 team. That's the first time, too, that 29 car has ever been to victory lane. So good news right there for him. So let's mention some other notables there. Cole Deaver, the pole sitter, will come away 12th. Anja Baranskis, our previous race winner, will come home 14th. Sam Curtis, our points leader, will come away 17th. Now Acosta goes into Seth Cole for celebrational matters and turns Cole Deaver around. G, people. Everybody's having a blast. They don't even care at this point. They don't care anymore. They're plowing each other. They just don't care. Oh yeah, now they're having real fun there. James and Brian James Qualls, Gene Sanford. They're just not playing nice right here. James is trying to get the pit road. Qualls trying to do the same thing, but he stopped. Now he's going. So now the rest of the others here. How about Zachary Fitzwater? Came back from all those troubles, come home 27. Still not a good run, but to get him out of that hole that happened earlier on, that's not bad of a comeback. So not bad indeed. Kyle Matthews ended up 23rd. Let's see some of our top 10 guys here that where they finished in this one. So looking here, Kyle Keith, who was 3rd in points, he ended up coming home 24th. James Qualls, R.J. Bishop, P.J. Williams, where he ended up 25th. There's the back half here. Matt Dixon will come home 35th, and Batson, the last car to finish the race, will come home 36th. Joshua Osborne, not have a good run right there. He's 14th in points. And there you go. Well, that's it, guys, for today's race. Here at Hogzilla, we still got the Cup race going on. So until then, we will see you guys later. And until then, 675-309-858, signing off. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe, part of the NRSL, hit that subscribe button. And I shall see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody.